3 assessments to help me better understand your biomechanics. Number 1, the overhead squat assessment. Keeping your arms high overhead, I want you to squat to whatever depth you are comfortable with at a slow and repetitive rate. A pause at the bottom is completely up to you. Again, I don't want to give you too much information because I don't want to create artificial results, but you will need to send me a video forward facing and rear facing, as you see here, and eventually from the side. All 3 are necessary for me to evaluate different checkpoints that I'm looking at. Again, keeping arms high overhead, squatting down to whatever depth you are comfortable with at a slow rate, repeating at least 5 from each of the 3 viewpoints, forward facing, rear facing, and side facing, as you see here. If you cannot go this deep, that is completely okay. I want you to go to whatever depth, again, you're comfortable with. It is an option, if needed, for you to travel maybe a quarter or only halfway down, as you see here. Again, it's going to be dependent upon your ability, which is all I am evaluating. There is no pass and fail. I just need to know how you move. Number 2, we have the opposite toe touch assessment. I will need a video for both legs, as this is a single-sided or unilateral test. Whatever foot you decide, your opposite hand is going to reach down to the floor right next to your laces. Moving as clean, fluid, and controlled as you can, trying to maintain stability. But if the balance is a challenge for you, I do have a modification, which is simply tapping the toe behind you, letting it serve as a kickstand for balance, and still challenging that forward leg. The kickstand knee should not be in front of the working knee. So that should give you some indication of where to put the kickstand. Do not let that knee come too far forward. After the side view, I will also need one for each leg from a front view. I know this seems tedious and like a lot, but I have a lot of information with these videos that you send me, which is why I asked them, I took the time to record this, and why I appreciate you sending them to me. Thirdly and lastly, the push-up assessment. If you can do them on the floor, go for it. But I do want it on the toes and not the knees. So an incline is a much better alternative than a knee push-up on the ground. You can use a kitchen counter for this if needed. Keeping your body rigid and bringing your chest down between the hands is what I'm looking for. And can't wait to get them.